Hi girls, Noni's going to read you a book today, and it's, remember the NoDavidNo books? Here's another book about David, and it says David Gets into Trouble. And I want you to look at the cover. If you notice, he's sitting in a timeout chair with the timer, just like the piggy timer Mommy has for you, and the chair that you have to sit on when you've been naughty. So David understands what you're going through because it happens a lot to him. Okay, here we go. David gets in trouble. And right off the bat, he's knocking the table down. And why do you suppose that's happening? Because he's playing on the skateboard in his house, which we both know that that's not what you're supposed to do. So David turns around and says to his mom, "I didn't mean to," which is probably true, but you can't ride skateboards in the house. Okay, in this page, if you look, David's outside. What's he doing? He hit a ball with the baseball bat. It broke the window and knocked over Mom's flower pot. So then David, what does he say? It was an accident. And I'm sure it was, but you shouldn't be hitting a baseball through the glass window. And here's another one. And David says, "Do I have to?" What do you suppose he's asking? Probably doesn't want to eat his eggs for breakfast. And maybe he's not even hungry. So he's asking his mom, "Do I have to?" And that's okay, because not all the time we're hungry. But when we should eat good food. And here's David walking down the sidewalk. Now, Lou, you remember from the last book what David does when he goes outside. Sometimes he doesn't even have his clothes on. What happened to David today? Looks like he's in his underwear. And looks like his mom is running down the street with his pants because he forgot to put his pants on. Oh my goodness. So what do you suppose David might say? How about, "I forgot"? He's silly. And here's another one. David now is in school. Remember Noni went to school with you guys and we did the Sesame Street and the numbers of the day and the letters of the day? Well, David's in school today and he didn't have his homework like the other kids. And he said to the teacher, "My dog ate my homework." And what do you notice in the window? The little white dog. And what does the little white dog have in his mouth? David's homework. So it's true. The dog ate his homework, and that's why there's no homework on his desk. And here we go. This is so silly. What is David doing here? David looks like he's eating cookies, right? But they're not just any cookies. They're dog bones. Now imagine eating Coley's or Diesel's or Dakota's or Piper's dog bones. Oh my goodness, never ever. And look at the white dog. He's back again and he's watching David. So when David's mother says to him, "What are you doing, David?" David says, "But I was hungry." He is a silly boy. And here we go again. Now David's walking in the living room. And can you show me where the purple dinosaur is? You're right. There's the purple dinosaur. And what else does he have in his hands? He has a box of donuts and a bag of cheese doos. But he had something else in his hands. He had a glass of juice, and what happened? Well, it slipped. Oh no, David. Here's another day. It looks like he's sitting in the bathroom. And is that a bar of soap in his mouth? Oh my goodness, he must have said a naughty word. And David's reply to that was, "But Dad says it." So he had to get his mouth washed with soap. Now David's sitting at the table again, and oh my goodness, can you see all his teeth? It looks just like Mina. Look at teeth everywhere. And David, if you look at the way the flowers are going, the fire is going, looks like David burped. But he said really loud, "Excuse me." Pardon me. David is so silly. Do you love his teeth? Look at it. Mina, they're just like yours, and pretty soon they'll all be together. That's just the way it is when you're a kid. Oh my goodness, somebody was having a birthday, and David ate the birthday cake before the candles even got put on it. And you know what he said? It wasn't me. But how do you know it was David? Let me tell you how. If you look at the cake, it was chocolate on the inside with white frosting. That's Pop's favorite cake. And if you look at David's mouth, there's the chocolate and the frosting. Pretty good chance that David really did eat Pop's birthday cake before the candle got on it. So now David it's nighttime. Can you see it's nighttime because there's a moon? So David is where? He's in his bed. Luciana, can you find the horse in the picture? Yes. Marina, can you find the teddy bear? Yes. Well, David got to thinking, and he thought, well, I guess I didn't have a very good day, so I better tell Mom the truth. So he yells to his mom, yes, it was me who ate Pop's birthday cake, which is a good thing because you need to always tell the truth. And so what else does David say? I'm sorry. Never forget to say you're sorry if you've done something wrong. And Mom was really happy with him for saying he was sorry. So she tucked him back into bed, pulled up the covers. She put her hand on his head and said, I love you, David. And David said, I love you, Mom. There's the end of David Gets in Trouble. I love you, girls.